to a butterfly birthday party, a sure winner for a girl's special day. Hi, I'm Lori Gelman, and this is Lieve Hansen for the Betty Crocker Kitchens.
Hi, Lori.
Hi. Lieve is going to show us how to transform a plain cake into a gorgeous butterfly cake. I can't wait.
Okay, well, we're going to start with a 9-inch round cake, and we're going to cut off the dome. And you'll see why I'm going to do that. Okay, you want to take that?
Sure.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over.
Okay.
The first step is to just cut right down the middle. And then we're going to sort of form a peace sign. We're going to cut about here to here. And if you need, you can use like little toothpicks to mark where you want to cut.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And then we're just going to use as a guideline.
That's actually a great tip.
There you go.
Especially if you don't feel comfortable eyeballing it.
Exactly. So now we're just going to flip these over and maybe rotate them. And you're going to have like a little butterfly's wings.
Very pretty.
Okay, so now we're going to move into the crumb coat. A crumb coat is basically just a thin layer of frosting that you spread over the entire cake, and that seals in your crumbs.
Looks good.
Great. So we're just going to start spreading it on. I like to put a nice big dollop on top. So what I like to do is I like to get a nice thick coat of icing on.
How thick?
Maybe about 1/4 inch. And then once I have that, then I can start smoothing out. Just want to make sure everything is covered. And each time I lift up my spatula, it's a good idea to scrape it off. That way you'll get cleaner lines.
I noticed you also have hot water over there that you keep dipping your
Yep, you can dip your spatula in. Just make sure you dry it off. The hot water will melt the frosting.
So while you're spreading, I noticed you put a lot on, but then you're scraping it off.
It gives you a little more leeway so that you don't actually hit the cake and the crumb coat while you're frosting it.
Right.
And if you want this cake to be bigger and you want to serve more people, you can always layer 2 cakes on top of each other.
Great idea. Would you have to cut the layers together so that the pieces fit exactly on top?
Yeah, what I would do is I would actually take one cake, put a little frosting on it, spread it evenly, and then place the other cake on top, and then cut out the shape that you want.
So it's stuck together?
Yes.
You do the sides first, and then you smooth out the top.
Yeah, I put icing on all over, then I do the sides, and that creates this little lip of frosting here, and then I can just slice it off and get a nice smooth finish. So it looks like we're about ready to start doing some more decorating on it, and this is the part you're going to help me with.
Okay, good.
Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Now you'll see here that we have some pastry cones.
I do.
Great, and we've actually pre-tinted some frosting. I have a green, a yellow, and a pink.
Just basic food coloring?
Basic food coloring. Yep, you can get these at the grocery store. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to create the pattern on the butterfly. I'm going to squeeze some frosting, and then I'm going to take my spatula, heat it up in this hot water, and then I'm going to take it and just spread it towards the center. Now, I'll help you do it. So I'll put some pink on here, and then why don't you get your spatula and put it in the hot water,
Okay.
and you can help me spread this.
Like this?
Yes. Just push down and spread. Great. So we're going to do a yellow also.
Okay.
So you can clean off your
I'm
spatula. A little teamwork here. We'll get this done fast. Great. If you want it to trail down and make like more of like a pointed shape, you could bring it down. And also, as the icing gets thinned out, it gets a little transparent. So you can get like a little
I see. Okay.
variegated or shaded effect. Great. And then just that one. And if you want, you can always come back and just accent it a little bit, and maybe just to accent that shape, you
I
can
see. Okay.
come down just for a little wow.
There's a technique to piping, though, isn't there?
Yeah, actually what you're going to do is, especially if you're right-handed, you're going to hold the bag in your right hand and squeeze at the top. If you're left, you hold it in your left hand and squeeze at the top. And then with your other hand, you guide. Now, you don't want to squeeze in the middle, because then sometimes the icing can come out the back, and you also have less control. Now, just for a little more added decoration, we can actually put little candies on. And maybe we'll put
These coated almonds?
They are. So we can just do something like that to add a little bit more.
Oh, just to put the different color. Okay, so you put the pink on the green. Or you could do whatever way you want, but I guess...
you can use any color palette. You don't have to stick to this. You can use blues and purples, whatever kind of butterfly you want to make.
And there we go.
Okay. And then we have little candy sticks for the body.
Oh, nice.
And the final step is if you want it to really glisten, we have some sanding sugar. Sanding sugar is basically just a coarse sugar, and you can just sprinkle it on top and it'll give it a little sparkle.
And you can get it at the store?
You can get these at the store, yep. They come in colors too, so if you wanted to add a little bit more vibrancy, you can get like a pink or a green.
Oh, pretty.
Okay, and there's your butterfly.
And that is a gorgeous butterfly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's so cool. You know, you can have a lot of fun with the butterfly party theme. For favors, give out packets of butterfly attracting flower seeds or even a butterfly net. Just be creative. I'm Lori Gelman.